know who it is.
My favorite station. I love you guys.
Turn your radios up.
Oh, that was a little John Schneider there, Holland, Hell, and Bayou Bound. Hey, we're talking Dukes of Hazzard today. Hi, I'm your host, Bruce Outridge. We're on the road show on Lead Pedal Radio, and we are doing our live. So we're doing Dukes of Hazzard today. That is John Schneider, who also played Bo Duke, and he's a talented artist himself. And here's another guy from the movie, and this is the theme song, a little Waylon Jennings for you.
Just a good old boy.
Waylon Jennings for you right there.
Hey you, Mr. Super Trucker. Yeah, you. Come here. Now you better watch your step, or you're gonna get filled with lead. Lead Pedal Radio, that is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. A little Lead Pedal Radio for you. Hey, you remember the Dukes of Hazzard? Did you enjoy that show? Man, I think I saw every episode from 1979 to 1985. 147 episodes. Hey, this thing was a great... It was just a fun movie, wasn't it? Action adventure created by Guy Waldron and starring Tom Walpat, who, of course... was one of the Duke boys. You got John Schneider, who played Catherine Bach, who played Daisy. Denver Pyle, he played not Boss Hogg, Uncle Jesse. Rick Hurst, Sonny Short, Ben Jones. Waylon Jennings was in it. A whole bunch more. We're going to go through some of them as we go too. But hey, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. That's right. It was, this film was Moonrunners. It was a film in 1975 that inspired, and it was about a bootlegger family, and that's what inspired this whole show. And of course, John Schneider, Ben Jones, Sonny Schroyer all appeared on Smokey and the Bandit back in the day in 1977. Hey, I'm wearing my Bandit shirt right there for you. But I gotta say, I think we all watched for Daisy Duke. Probably the biggest thing. Boss Hogg was hilarious. Roscoe Pete Coltrane was really good. But really the star of the show, at the end of the day, was General Lee.
I'm a Charger.
It's Johnny Cash version of General Lee, star of the show for sure.
You never know what's going to happen next.
They always are coming up with new stuff, new twists.
The craziest stuff happens on that show.
It keeps me laughing.
You're listening to Lead Pedal Radio. Music, life, and the people that live it.
Oh, a little Montgomery Gentry for you right there, for sure. Hey, this one here is from John Schneider, and of course, General Lee in the driver's seat is one of his favorites for sure. He's been rocking it for a long time. Oh, there we go. That's Changed My Mind by the Blue Skins for sure. Hey, you know what? One of my favorites were Boss Hogg. You guys remember he was always trying to, it's some get-rich quick scheme. He was kind of held financial security over the Duke farm, all kinds of stuff. He had his fingers and everything. Was always eating. He was played by Sorrel Book, and who performed frequently on radio stage and film before his role in the Dukes of Hazzard. And Hogg is one of the only two characters that appeared to be in every episode of the series, the other being Uncle Jesse Duke. Daisy Duke appears in all but one episodes to catch Duke. Anyway, I think it's very fitting here to do one here. This one is called Duelin' Dukes, and this is actually by Sorrel Duke.
The General.
All right, there. I think one of the you guys could say you watched the show for the Duke boys. You could say that you loved the car, the '69 Charger of General Lee. But let's face it, many of us watched it for Daisy Duke. That's right. She was played by Catherine Bach, and from the American television show, she is cousin to Bo and Luke, and the third main person on the show. Lived with Uncle Jesse, and although they say it's never been mentioned in the series itself, some material for the show suggests that Daisy's parents, along with Bo and Luke's parents, were killed in a car accident, and that's why they were living together with Uncle Jesse. So Daisy says her mother died when she was a baby. The series never explained how they all came to live with Uncle Jesse, but Uncle Jesse seems to be the winner there for sure. Anyway, it was so much fun. And here's one by Catherine Bach called called Down Home American Girl.
I wonder what she'll say.
I don't know what London is like.
All right. So we're going to play. So one of the guys, Bo Duke, of course, you guys know Bo. He was the younger of the two brothers and was probably the sexier of the two brothers and came out of, he's also a talented musician, as you probably know, and was known for saying yeehaw every time he jumped into the car. And here's one of his songs that he wrote recently called Cowboys Don't Get Old. John Schneider for you right there.
You know who it is?
My favorite station. I love you guys.
Turn your radios up.
All right, so one of the characters that were not on every show, but were on part of the show were the extra cousins. So this one here is by Chris Hensel, who played Jeb Duke, who was on once in a while, and Jeb was the cousin of the cousins, if you will. Anyway, he actually did an interview with me on my Cashing on Creativity show, and talking about he's actually making a new movie. Here's what he had to say about playing Jeb Duke. All right, everybody, on the line, I have who we may know as cousin Jeb Duke, Chris Hensel. How are we doing today, Chris?
Good. How are you doing?
Your claim to fame, cousin Jeb. Great.
Oh yeah.
So I'm excited to have you on. We were connected through, I think, your producer, and it's amazing to see what's going on with some of the stuff. So we are going to kind of start with you. Tell us about your acting career, how you got into it, and then we'll get into Dukes of Hazzard. We'll get into what you're doing now. So just kind of how you got started in that industry, what you're doing. That's
all right. Well, many years ago, I went to the University of Pittsburgh as an engineer major,
right.
And my daughter just graduated USC now as a mechanical engineer after all these years. I didn't like engineering. My whole family was in it, so I went into some music and stuff, and I just took off after a couple of years and went to New York City. You know, I worked with Don Brockett in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Chef Brockett on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Okay.
And did a bunch of variety shows. So I sang and acted and danced right there in Pittsburgh, and then went to New York.
Music, life, and the people that live it.
So Tom Wopat, he played Luke Duke. Of course, he was the older brother and actually had returned from the army. Well, that's the backstory anyway. A lot of cousins. They were all cousins. None of them were brothers. And he's the one who came up with the plans. They were him and Bo were both known for sliding across the hood of the car, and that's the way that it's going to do it. And there's this one here, The South's Going to Do It Again. This is a great one by Charlie Daniels. Denver Powell played Jesse Duke and was referred to just about everyone in Hazzard, other than Boss Hogg, as Uncle Jesse. Everybody knew him. He had lots of... Apparently, he had at least 5 siblings, but no children. That's why he's got so many cousins living with him. And he provides nephews and nieces an explained absence of all their parents in the show, so they all live with Uncle Jesse. And he's, of course, known for driving his 1973 Ford F-100 pickup truck. He's also got in the barn his old moonshine running car called Sweet Tilly in his first appearance. It's got high octane, but referred to as Black Tilly in most of the other episodes. And his 6th episode, The Boar's Nest, bears the marriage to and death of his wife is mentioned. So he's got that for sure. So anyway, a really good one here. And this one here is called Call Me the Breeze by Leonard Skinner. Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane, don't you? He was the bumbling sheriff for Boss Hogg, and of course Boss Hogg called him actually he called Boss Hogg his little fat buddy, his little chrome dome, his little metal muffin. Anyway, I guess he was I guess the younger brother of Lulu Coltrane, Boss Hogg's wife. That's why he was doing there. And of course, he was always chasing the Dukes, but really at the end of the day, I think he was like all of us, in love with Daisy. That's where it went for sure. Anyway, Anyway, here's one called, I know you'll know this one, a little Black Betty Ram Jam. Listen to the Road Show. I'm your host, Bruce Outridge. Thanks for listening, everybody. It's been a great show about Dukes of Hazzard. So hopefully you enjoy that show. Maybe watch some reruns somewhere. Hey, if you see down at the Boar's Nest, this is John Schneider, the drinking buddy. Me too.
Then again, I'll drink to anything.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next time.
You never know what's going to happen next.
They always are coming up with new stuff, new twists.
The craziest stuff happens on that show.
It keeps me laughing.
You're listening to Lead Pedal Radio, music for people behind the wheel.